Hey guys, not guys, but me in the future, Granny in the future. We are here, and we're going to be talking about um, Granny Katheryn Gordon's top 10 tips to live a better life. I guess a more God-filled life as well. And I'll let her take it away, and so we can all learn and see what she has some knowledge to pass off to us. All right, and go. Let me do this for you. Boom. All right.
Must be gonna make that in 3D.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just read it off for you. So your number 10 is gonna be live, love, laugh, pray always, and know that people love you. Do you want to expand on that?
No, not people, me,
And know that Catherine loves Grant.
Granny. Your granny loves you more than anything and anyone. Don't forget it. So that's why I don't know. You've been knowing this for 28 years, honey. So why would we even be discussing this right now?
Let's get it on camera. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I guess you're
Expand.
trying to. Well, I don't even have. So what was my next thing I taught you? That
Yeah. No. It'd be like so. The next one. So pretty much live, love, laugh, and pray always. Know that people, or know that you love me. The next one is apologize and ask for forgiveness with the slightest hint that you were mistaken by someone.
right,
Can you expand on that?
because sometimes we say things inadvertently and we think that we're right, but then there's something in the back of your head and your mind say, I don't think I was really right. So you need to be the woman or the man to be dignified and brave enough to go to that person and say, I think I made a mistake on what I said or what I did, and I'm really apologizing for that.
Yeah.
That makes them you look like a much bigger person. They respect you more.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see that. I can see how that would definitely close some problematic patterns and keep certain events open if you just go into that for that person and get some closure. I would say is the
Right.
biggest word for that one.
Yeah, that'd be a good word, closure. Cause be walking with it on your mind all the time, even though you don't realize you're doing it. It'll be there on your mind
Hmm.
for sure.
Yeah. Anything else on that?
None on that one.
All right. So the next one: praise your kids and all the good they do, and teach them when they sway.
I know that was hard because nowadays these kids are so technologically savvy
Mm.
that it's really hard to get a grip on what they're gonna do. I don't really know any other way to say it because, like, for instance, Ileana,
Yeah. Yeah.
very savvy electronically, and knows how to say things, when to say it, and she's very intelligent. I have a grandson who's very vocal. I don't know where he gets his vocabulary from, but he uses it. So it's kind of you have to stay on them and keep them in the right path because now the way fast-paced life is right now,
Mm.
they can get away real fast, and that's what I had to do even with my daughter, your mom, who's now 48. Uh, I was going to nurse practitioner school. I've been in nurse practitioner school for a year, and when I saw her drifting away and following others, then I stopped at school. I said, it's not worth it. If I'm gonna lose my daughter to the world, it's not worth that degree.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
Makes sense.
yeah, I let that degree go, and I eventually got a degree, a master's in healthcare administration, because that's where I was going with that nurse practitioner class anyway. But
Mm.
my daughter came first, and I'm so glad I did that. So stick with the kids. If you see them like not saying things, little behavior, little changes like that, some boy or girl or so-called friend have gotten into their head.
Yeah, yeah. Sure to correct that. Or try to analyze the problem and then
Yeah,
try to correct it.
and you can't just straightforward to them or they're not going to tell you
Yeah,
the
it's like,
truth.
you know,
Yeah, you just kind of got to work around the block. Work around it.
be rebellious.
Yeah,
Hey, stop
exactly.
doing that. Oh,
Oh,
it's okay.
exactly. Right,
It's
right.
okay.
So you have to go around the block. Can't just be straightforward because they're so wise nowadays. They just come back at you really.
Yeah, they will. All right. So, yeah, your next topic is give to those in need.
I mean, that's a big thing to give to the people who are in need. If I'm handing out. I get upset when I don't have dollar bills or $5 bills or something in my car,
Yeah.
and I drive up to the stop sign and these people standing there. I'm thinking, oh my God, do I have enough change? And I hate when they standing there and I don't have it. Then I get. One time I actually found the person that was standing on the side of the street and went and found them. I went into the store. They were gone when I came out. Oh no, I'm gonna get to give them that money that they need. I went down the street to another store and there they were. And I gave them some money because that's what I went to the store for. So, looking at, I mean, to me, it may not have been a big deal to him, but it was what I could afford, and
Yeah.
it was a helping someone in need. Whatever he did with it,
What about the people? So they'll like take your money, and then like they'll go buy alcohol or drugs with it.
then maybe that's their fulfillment, not mine.
Yeah. So
But
you were fulfilled by actually just giving them the money, pretty much.
yes, and what they do with it is
Is on them.
right, right. But God know in my heart what I gave it for. If they, whatever they needed it for.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. When for the to those in need, does that also mean like giving like a compliment to somebody that needs a compliment? Like, hey, you look good today, to somebody that looks like
Oh
they're
yeah.
feeling down.
Mhm.
Like you're giving to that person, not just like monetarily giving them money.
Or it's like, hey, pat on the back, you did a good job.
And somebody that needed that, like to give that in need as well.
Yeah, that is very important. I found that out being in management. I used to have nurses tell me all the time, "Oh, why were you off? We wish you had been here because nobody treats us like you do." I'm thinking, God, I don't know what they be doing.
Yeah.
Then, if they're not, I think, thank you. What can I do to help you?
Hmm.
I'm up and down the hall with them, with the patients, talking to the families and all, and keeping things together so they can get out of the hospital quickly.
Yeah.
This is what they want.
So like pretty much. So yeah. So even happier employees
Mm-hmm.
or happier, your workers would most likely produce better, like a better work environment,
Mm-hmm.
which makes a better uh, product or more productivity because everybody's happier. So it just
Right.
helps all around. So they give to those in need.
Right. And then the patient goes home in a timely manner, not develop other signs and symptom issues because they get to go home. We've been giving them excellent care.
Yeah.
That's my bottom line.
Hmm. That's good. All right. Next one is carry yourself with dignity, show humility and compassion for others.
Wow. That was something that was instilled into me from my mom and my dad. And they, the humility part, that it kind of, it was hard for me to grasp at first.
Mm-hmm.
But then I kept, every time I listen to the priest and hear about it, I listen to mass. I try to listen to mass every day since this uh, COVID-19 been going on, and I try to gain more knowledge of what humility is, and it's all about helping other people and being yourself and being good to yourself and to others because that it just flows. So I kind of got lost.
Yeah, so yeah, when you're giving yourself, because so as long as you're showing, if you have dignity and you're showing humility and compassion for others, it should hopefully reflect off of you to them, and now they're showing more humility, and now the whole environment's just more compassion. People are thinking more about each other. I
Yeah,
assume,
that's it.
uh, yeah, it's like, hey, I'm trying to be, I don't know, yeah, compassionate towards you, empathetic. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Oh
feel
yeah,
what you feel.
especially empathetic.
Yeah,
See, that Granny raised you right, didn't she?
yeah. Going out from your.
Empathetic. You use my word that I use a lot at work.
Hmm.
Empathetic. I had forgotten all about that word.
Yeah, that's what I'm here. We're walking through it, talking through it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Thank God. Number 5. Thank God for His grace, mercy, protection, compassion, forgiveness, and love. It's a lot of qualities in that one bullet.
Yeah, I put him on the spot. Uh,
Let's expand on that one. He has so many qualities.
yes, because when I get up in the morning, because he either have protected me the day before
Mm.
or during the night. And when I got up that morning, he raised me up so I can start another day. And of course, I need to be thanking him, praising him, as praying to our Father, ask for forgiveness, and uh, thanking him for his love and protection. Cause that house next door that had the tree fall on it that didn't hit me, okay, that was God doing.
Yeah.
Amen. So I'm thinking that that's something that really needs to resonate in people to know God is the man.
So are you asking the one asking for forgiveness and love daily?
I sure do. Every day I'll say, God, forgive me for all of my sins, and help me to be a better person. I try to tell my little grandson who lies all the time. The little one. He constantly saying, "Well, why do I have to pray?" I said, "Because you need to pray." But I said, "Do you know every time that you pray, or however many times you pray, that's building up. It's building up. So when something does happen,
Mm-hmm.
oh, God say, oh, well, he already got prayer in mind." I'm, a,
So it's
so
like a prayer bank.
yeah,
Uh,
prayer bank.
it's getting interest on your prayers.
Correct. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Interest
what's
on the
happening.
prayers. That's what my mother said. I guess she must have known she 84 years old, 86. I have, oh, you were 4 years old, I think she died. And she always said that pray, pray, pray. And when you went to Afghanistan, that's the first time that I had ever prayed the rosary every day.
Hmm.
I praying to God, bring my baby home.
Yeah, save me. I have bullets in my room. It's crazy. Crazy. War is insane.
Yeah.
Number 4. Pay your tithes. God will take care of the rest.
Wow, that's a big people. Most people don't believe in tithing,
Yeah.
but I'm here to prove or testify, however you want to put it,
Yeah.
that paying the tithe works. Because, oh wow, I have so many times I used to not pay my tithes, and I think, oh well, I'm using this money for what I need to use. If I got a bill I got to pay. I got this and that. I help somebody with their situation, so I don't have to pay the tithe. But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not the way it goes. And my sister got on to me. She said, "You know better than that." She said, "You know how what the Bible said. We're supposed to pay God His 10% first."
Mm-hmm.
And and I know there have been many, many times when I did pay my tithing, that later on when I needed something, I said, and then I have found money that wasn't even supposed to be there.
Hmm.
And I thought, where did that money come from? And even my sisters and I, we discuss that all the time, that how things just appear. or things just up and happen. Somebody come in and correct something or do something for you that was, it was just paying those tithes that worked.
Yeah.
Cause my mother used to say, when you have extra money, it's probably for something you're gonna have to pay. And I,
Yeah. Like later on, there's always something you got to pay later.
cause I think, oh wow, I'm gonna have this much money left, and then oh, I got to go buy 2 tires. So they just wiped that out. So, okay, I mean, what you give me the money for? Then you gonna take it back?
Yeah. Uh, so like during these times, like right now, COVID is pretty going pretty crazy, and a lot of people are losing their jobs, so they can't. So in the Bible, it says that your tithes are supposed to be 10% of your income, your checks. But if you have no checks, uh, what do you do then? If you can't, you have no check. So per the Bible, you shouldn't be paying tithe, right?
I think that that's a good sense strategy
Mm. But
because you
well,
know if they don't have a job, you can't pay 10%, but
yeah,
they're
you can't.
still getting help. They are getting help from people they never knew before.
So that's when God comes in
Yes,
and takes care of the rest.
he does, and he got it's people with money out there that's supposed to be helping these people that they haven't got on board yet, but they will. And
Yeah.
I know many of people. Other day, for instance, last week, this man goes to this restaurant that's getting ready to close down, left them a $3,000 check, and so the waitress ran outside
Hmm.
to say, "Sir, you forgot this is a $3,000 check, a tip." He said, "I want you to share it with your other waitresses."
Dang, a lot.
God working mysterious ways, and you
Yeah.
never know.
Does tithing, since the time old little saying, time is money, uh, can you tithe? If you tithe your time to God, like my time, since my time is money, like I'm praying during this time, that's like a percentage of my time. Would that be counted as tithing as well?
That's above my knowledge.
Yeah. That's a priest question.
Yeah, because that was above my knowledge.
Okay.
I'm the first one that says I can't answer something I can't answer it.
Yeah, that'd definitely be something we can
And I
elaborate
tell
on.
all my nurses, you don't know, ask somebody.
Yeah, that's what I asked you.
I can't answer that question. I think that I really can't answer that question.
Yeah,
That's been truthful.
it's an interesting thought.
You're like, hey, like, so yeah, my time's my money. I'm giving you 10% because I don't have a job.
Giving it to you, God. You can take care of the rest.
I think he will bless them. In my heart and mind, I think he will bless them.
Yeah,
Somebody will help them.
yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Number three. Train your children to love God first and respect you and others. So pretty much like the respect you and other parts is definitely the standard golden rule.
Oh yeah.
Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Although sometimes they don't give you that same treatment.
Yeah.
Share it with you. Um, yeah, because I have a son that's in my way, and yeah, God is working. He's gonna fix that for me. I put him in the hand of God because in my heart, I see so many people out on the street that don't have anywhere to live, and I have told him 2 or 3 or 4 times that you need to go, and I'm saying to God, give me the strength
Hmm.
and give me the strength to get him out of here. So I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm just waiting to see what he's gonna do, and I think that he's gonna fix that too.
Yeah, definitely. I think you know, different people take different amounts of time to just get things straightened out, and I think maybe God obviously has a plan for that, right? So maybe He's keeping certain people in your life for a certain amount of time to help you out, maybe. So we don't really know, right? Maybe he has a plan for, oh, I'm keeping this guy here for this certain amount of time because I need him to do this. and then maybe that's part of the God will take care of the rest part,
Mm.
and maybe that's part of the plan as we all hope because we don't know,
Right, that's
right?
true.
So
We gotta believe, trust, and believe that he's gonna do that, whichever way he does it.
yeah. And I'm assuming for the train your children, for people that do not have children, that could just go for, hey, like try to guide other people that are in your surrounding area. Your maybe your coworkers,
Mm.
just friends, good friends. Like, hey, man, just standard golden rule stuff. It's pretty typical in all other religions. That's just like the treat others the way you want to be treated, and just be respectful. It's pretty standard across the board. Um, and if you just share that with everybody, then I think that you'll just be better off. It creates that's also what goes back to point number six, showing humility and compassion as well. If you just treat everybody with respect, all that stuff will just reverberate in the room, and everybody will just have better energy in general. So I think that's
Yeah,
kind of
I remember your papa. He said, young people tell me, why you say yes sir and yes ma'am to me? He said that. He said because when I was in the army for all those years,
mm,
it connotes. I think that's the correct word. That I respect you and I want you to respect me. He said that is the very reason I say he did. He said young people yes ma'am, no sir or no ma'am, and he said that way that let them know that's the same respect I want.
yeah, exactly.
Mm. So,
Okay. Point number two, which I guess uh, goes back to those other points, is treat everyone with respect.
well, some people just don't respect people like they should.
Yeah.
You know, you really have to be a strong mind and strong will and strong heart to reject that disrespect from them,
Hmm.
and go on and be strong and move on. And sometimes you can say something to them about it, and sometimes it's best to just be quiet and move on.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to learn which one is good and which one, which way to go with that. So um, I think it says what it means.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. Just treat
Hmm.
everybody with respect, and hopefully they should emulate the same type of feelings. Creates a better workplace, creates a better family environment, and just creates a better atmosphere in general. Uh, Number one, put God first every day, pray always.
We already discussed that.
It's number one,
That's
the
gonna
biggest one.
the biggest one. Don't do it without him because before that day is up, you don't know when you're gonna need. My sister said, What is wrong with you? You always getting in the car and praying." I said, "Well, if I got out the car to go in the store and buy something, that's another event.
Hmm.
So when I get back in the car, I pray again so he can continue."
So it's per event basis. But
Exactly.
what about all that praying you did to put the prayers in the bank?
I know, right?
So you
I
did all those
depend,
too?
I depend on that too. But she said you should just pray one time and be done. I said I don't know because I don't want him to not forget me. There may
Mm.
be other people praying too. And they prayer may get in my way, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm not. You're not gonna forget me. I just say the quick Our Father prayer. And I get out the car and get back in the car. I say it again.
Oh yeah.
And
Right.
you know how many? It's been so many times that was not a storm for me to drive in to go to work. Storm's supposed to be here before day.
And I'm thinking I'm get up at 4 o'clock. I leave at 5:15, 5:30. I'm gonna be in the store. Okay, Jesus, it's in your hand.
Hmm.
And yet, this day, I can count one time that I almost was in a storm, but I made it right to work, went into the building, and the storm hit. I
Yeah.
said, "Thank you, Jesus," because I am deathly afraid of storms.
Yeah. Yeah. Storms are pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I don't like them at all.
And so
My mama didn't either.
God's been protecting you from this.
Yeah, he has. He really has. 'Cause every time the storm doesn't hit till I'm in the building. I mean, not even the lightning.
Hmm.
Isn't that weird?
Hey, it's prayers in the bank.
Yep.
Prayers in the
That's
bank.
exactly right.
Yeah.
And I trust him.
Well, that's good. Hey, well, anything else that you? I guess that sums up for that one. You know, God first every day. Make sure to pray. It's, tips from the granny. Um, you have anything else that you would like to add?
I wondered when you asked me that. I said, "Oh, does he know something I don't know?"
No?
And I told my sister, CJ told me that Granny, I want us to, talk about some things like from over the years and all. I said, I wonder if he knows something I don't know. And she said, what are you trying to say? I said, well, I don't know. I said, he said he wanted videos. He can always go back and look at it when I'm not here anymore in this world. So he can go back and look at me and my grand.
We can look at it now. We can look at it tomorrow. I think it's just a good video. Just sharing some tips. It's just videos, right?
And really, I get to watch it.
Yeah, Charlie when he's grown up, like 18, leaving or something. Christian, yeah, Ileana. Like that's why I like the videos so much because it takes a place in time
Yeah.
that you can literally just go back to way more than a picture. If a picture says 1,000 words, it was a video.
Video.
You know, yeah, powerful.
You can actually see people and hear people.
Yeah, yeah. You see, yeah, which I think is way more than a standalone. A picture says 1,000 words. A video, yeah. Think about that. So
Deep
yeah,
thought.
that's why I just thought it would be just a good idea, just making videos.
Well, I'm just so proud of you, honey, and that when I said honey it made me think what your papa told me. Are you ever gonna call him by his name?
Only when you need my attention. Over here. Yeah.
But otherwise, it's honey, honey. He said, "Are you ever gonna call him by his name?" Is CJ. Why you keep calling him honey? I said, "Well, because you treat him like he's a king." I said, "Well, he is our king. He's our only grandson."
Hey, trying to lead the family in a good way. That's what it's all, pretty much. That's all you can do.
Proud of you.
Thank you. I will take that, hold that dear, close and dear, and pray about it. Pretty
For the
much.
prayer, but I know
And
you're trying to make fun
I'll
of me.
have some, I'll have some humility. I have some humility about it.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good way to put it.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too, man.
Well, thank you for doing that. I bet now Loretta can probably not have her kids doing it.
Oh, like trying to see the, trying like a.
Yeah, we tend to follow what each other do. So I think that's. She thought, wow, CJ thought of that. I said, yeah. So.
Yeah, obviously do my little editing thing and making it like really nice and stuff.
You know, I don't like virtuality, but
This is a virtual.
I call it virtual.
You're just on TV pretty much. You like TV?
To be honest. Oh well. Okay, honey.
Yeah. All right. Hey,
Mm.
so this was the top 10 tips from my here. She is very knowledgeable, very wise, very accomplished in the medical community. So definitely taking away these hints of gold, as I like to call them, from her. Pretty much just say, humility, compassion, respect, be nice to other people, and just make sure to put God first. Or whatever higher power, it's typically God, make sure to put that first to make sure you can leave the best life for you and your family. What I would say would be the best takeaway from this whole conversation. Um, yeah, and all right, I'll see you guys and say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Peace.